Welcome friends, episode 11, Dan Tremblay music. Today we're talking about guitar. Specifically we're talking about ambient guitar. Now, I'm a piano player. I've always been a piano player. But like any other piano player, I've always wanted to play guitar. I've always thought that, well, if I can play piano, I can play guitar. After all, I've been playing piano for years, 35 plus years, since I was 6 or 7. How hard could guitar be? But yet I haven't put all the time and effort to practicing guitar. So, of course, I always wanted to be like all of the great blues guitarists, my favorite guitarists. But I just never put in the time, never put in the practice time. However, still always had that desire to play guitar. It's never left me. So recently now I've discovered people like Andy Othling, Lowercase Noises, and the use of just beautiful ambient guitar. And to me, it just works perfectly with the style of music that I like to listen to and that I like to create. So today it's all about ambient guitar and creating your own ambient guitar using easily available plugins, keeping it simple. And let's get to it. Okay, friends, so we're going to start off with the guitar part because this is an ambient guitar kind of demo. So this is Guitar Rig 6. This is just the demo version, by the way. I haven't purchased it yet, only because I just splurged on a big Spitfire audio purchase, so I'm waiting. But from what I've tested it, it's awesome. So this is a sound that I came up with. It's called That. I didn't come up with that. I found it. That XY. I just went through a bunch of the presets. This is a preset. Haven't changed anything. This is just a preset straight out of Guitar Rig 6. I'm plugged direct with my Strat into my Scarlett interface, and I love the sound. Okay, and this is there's 2 guitar parts. This is the first one. And that is it. And then I take those and I'm playing 2 strings, and then I'm moving further down the neck. And to me, that's kind of what, that's kind of like the key thing with this type of music is keep it very, very simple. Less is more. Just keep it real simple. By the way, I'm not a guitar player. I'm a piano player. So even more reason to keep it very, very simple. Okay. And I think in the channels, and I'll go through those in a minute, I might have also thrown on some reverb. Okay, but that's it. There's 2 guitar parts. That's the first one. Second guitar part is same sound, all right, same settings and everything, and it's just playing 3 strings. So, and I know you're thinking, boy, that's just the craziest simple thing in the world. But when you put those 2 parts together, it starts to sound really, really nice. So I've fooled around with all kinds of sample libraries, Strawberry Electric Guitar and a bunch of stuff from Native Instruments, but nothing quite beats that sound of sliding up and down strings on a guitar. Key thing, if you have pot lights and you're recording guitar, turn the pot lights off. Okay, you're gonna get like a crazy buzzing. Gate is right at the top there, so you can fool around with that until you get rid of that buzz. But if you have pot lights, forget about it. You can't get rid of that buzz, so turn your pot lights off. Now let's just go through the track. It's like the simplest track in the world. Okay, start off with Neo from Spitfire Audio, which I'm obsessed with right now, the Neo Albion library from the Steam Pads. Distant Train, I use that in one of my other songs. Let's just get a quick listen to it. Just very background, just to add some texture in there. And piano, I almost always use una corda from Native Instruments. Okay, kept the piano part very open, very spacious, just playing chords. Normally the piano part would be a little bit busier, but I kind of wanted the guitar to be the focus here, okay? So here's the first guitar part. This is what I was talking about. I had to bounce it down because this is a demo version of Guitar Rig. So I recorded it, bounced it down so that we could have these parts. So here we go. Here's the first guitar part. This is what I was playing at the beginning. So kept it very simple. That is the preset that I showed you before. For effects, I have some EQ, rolling out the lows, and I have a little bit more reverb added, and that's just Valhalla Room reverb. Just one of the kind of presets that I fooled around with. Just make sure, like I always say this in every video, make sure you scoop out the lows in your reverb as well. Okay, that is it. There's nothing else added on there. Okay, let's just bring this over a little bit. Okay, and then the second guitar part, I brought into kind of the second, I wouldn't call it a verse, but the second part, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So let's hear what that's all about. Just the same pattern of, it's like I think it's like a D major chord that I'm playing. It's a triad. If you're a piano player, that's a broken triad. That's it. That's what it is. It doesn't sound like much, but when you layer it with the two parts, it starts to sound really good. There you go, starting to sound pretty good. Okay, that's two guitar parts, a little bit of reverb. That's a preset with Guitar Rig. I've panned them out slightly because they're, two duplicate, well, not duplicate, but competing guitar parts. One is panned a little bit to the left, one is panned a little bit to the right. So if you're listening to this in headphones, you get that really nice stereo image, which is so nice. You really want that. This kind of music I think is great on headphones. Okay, and that is it. Those are good two guitar parts. Those are the presets. I have one other track in there, I think. Another Neo Spitfire Albion Neo patch. I think it's from the Segla Organic. It's called Almost Nothing Pad or something. Just some very background, airy kind of parts. Okay. And that is it. That is a track. So I'm going to play the whole thing from start to finish. So this is not for those, hardcore ambient guitarists out there. This is for people like me that maybe you're a piano player and you're interested in playing guitar, particularly interested in ambient guitar, and you're looking to get really nice sound. Okay, so Guitar Rig 6 sounds awesome. Could you do this with other plugins? Yeah, for sure. You could tweak it endlessly and you could find a sound. This is just one that I found that just jumped out at me right away. I've had Guitar Rig 5 for a long time. Love it. So definitely will be getting Guitar 6, but I just have to wait because I just bought a sample library, and you know what? I don't need it yet. So let's listen to the whole track from start to finish, and then we'll end with some final thoughts. Final thoughts. Okay, people like Andy Othling, Lowercase Noises, Antoine Michaud, Ambient Guitar Academy. These guys are pros, man. Okay, these guys know the ins and outs of ambient guitar. They've been studying it for years. They've been collecting gear. They've been tweaking their sounds. They are experts in the field of ambient guitar. I am not, in case you didn't already notice. I'm a piano player and a composer who has a avid interest in ambient guitar and likes to add ambient guitar textures to my music. So this is what this video is geared towards. If you're like me and you like to dabble in guitar, hopefully you found it useful, that you can add your own ambient guitar textures to whatever songs or compositions that you're working on. If you want to dig deep into the world of ambient guitar, then Andy Othling, Lowercase Noises, Antoine Michaud from Ambient Guitar Academy. Check out those resources. Those guys are experts in the field. That's all I have for you, my friends. Stay safe. Catch you in the next one.